How's it going? And welcome to the third video on learning to play by ear through intervals. So in the last two lessons, we took everything from a minor second all the way up to a minor sixth and all the intervals in between. So for this last lesson, we're going to take a major sixth, a minor seventh, a major seventh, and an octave. And I'm going to tell you my favorite reference songs to use with these. Remember, if you don't know one of the reference songs, you can always click the link down below and it'll give you a list to all the a bunch of reference songs for those intervals. All right, let's get started. So for the first one is going to be a major sixth. So that's 9 half steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And this, the easiest way to remember it is the chimes from NBC. If you ever hear the NBC, NB, that's going to be a major sixth. So whenever you hear a song and you hear something that could be replaced by NB, and you hear that interval, you know instantly, oh, that's just a major sixth. All right, so the next interval is a minor seventh. And the best way to remember this for me is the song, The Winner Takes It All. Maybe you've heard it. The winner takes it all. I think it's ABBA does this song, ABBA. And another way sometimes I remember this is it resolves. And here's what I mean by that. When you play this, it feels like it needs to go to na, na, na. It feels like it needs to finish somewhere. And the minor seventh is notorious for a lot of times ending songs. So na, 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 and it feels like it needs to go down a half step. And now you may feel that, and if you can feel that, sometimes it's easier to just feel it instead of trying to use a reference pitch or a reference song. But if that seems more complicated to you, then just use the winner takes it all. All right, so that's the minor seventh. Now the major seventh. 11 half steps. Or the easier way to find a major seventh is just to go up an octave, so from a C to the next C, and go down 1 half step. So it's almost an octave. It's one note away. And the easiest song that helps me remember this is Take On Me. A lot of you probably heard this song, the Take On Me. Oh, I'm so bad at singing. Take on me. And that'll help you take on. That's always going to be a major seventh. And major seventh I use a ton in jazz music. They always have, that's that major seventh sound. So if you hear kind of a jazzy sound, there's a good chance it could be a major seventh. And the last one, an octave. So an octave is just from one C to the next C. Now, personally, I can just hear an octave because it just sounds so consonant. It sounds good together, It sounds like it goes together because they're the same note. They're not, one's obviously lower, one's higher, but they're actually the same pitch. So the easiest way to remember that for me is just, I can kind of just hear it. You kind of can just feel it. But if you're not to the point where you can feel it yet, you can take the song Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Somewhere over the rainbow, somewhere. That's going to be an octave, that first somewhere. Okay, so those were the next 4 intervals. I'll just do a quick review. So major sixth, N, B, C, minor seventh, the winner takes it all, and Take On Me, which is the major seventh, take on me, and then the octave. Somewhere over the rainbow. And actually, since this is the last lesson, let's do a quick recap on all the intervals. So minor second, that's Jaws, na 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 na. Major second, happy birthday to you. Green Sleeves, na 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 na. That's a minor third, na na. Then a major third, that's Oh When the Saints. Oh, when the saints come marching in, minor, major third. Then there's going to be the perfect fourth, and that's Amazing Grace. Amazing Grace. Then there's going to be the tritone. That's going to be the Simpsons. The Simpsons. Then we're going to have a perfect fifth, and that's Star Wars. Na 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 na. Then we're going to have the minor sixth. Remember, that's the second part of Yeah. Na 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 na. So that na na, that's a minor sixth, and the rest of them we just went over. All right, that's all I got for you. Remember, definitely go on to the exercise below and really drill these into your system. And once you have these last 4 drilled into your system, then you can go back and do maybe 8 intervals at a time. And you practice them 8 intervals at a time. Then you can go and do all 12 until you can recognize an interval instantly. And that's the key. That's when you know kind of, okay, I've made it with intervals. I can basically learn any song by intervals alone. And just use that to kind of help you get more and more clues about learning the song by ear. All right, that's all I got for you. Thanks a lot for watching. Peace out and happy practicing.